You're getting exposed. Everyone's getting exposed. That's what's happening. I'm not telling you that the exposing is that it's going to be necessarily bad, unless you have something to admit now. But what you're going to be looking forward to, you're going to want to find out. So why don't you take a moment, get comfortable, sit back. I'm going to do a tarot pick a card reading. Relax. We're going to get into it about what's going on during this time period. And if you're ready, like I'm ready, let's go. I am shooting this for the full moon in Scorpio 2026. However, whenever you see this message, it is meant for you. So if you are seeing this at a later date, I want you to take a moment and think about where you were during the full moon in Scorpio 2026 and what was going on, because that will play a very big role in how you ended up here. Now, for everybody else who is watching this during the full moon in Scorpio 2026, let's talk about what this full moon means. I already let you know people are getting exposed. I told y'all during Pluto in Aquarius, and if you ain't seen that yet, go ahead, check the video. You need to find out about Pluto in Aquarius. That is going to be playing a factor into this. Things are going to be coming out. You are going to be finding out the truth, whether it's lies you've been telling yourself, lies you've been telling other people, lies other people have been telling you. Whatever the lies are, you better go ahead and just be honest with people now, because they are going to be finding out. Everything is getting exposed. So don't be shady. Remember, Scorpio can have that quality where they want to kind of keep things a secret and be shady. The way you can combat that is you need to be truthful. And if you're not going to be truthful with someone in your life who you feel like you need to be truthful with, it's okay. I'm not mad. What I'm going to tell you, though, is at least be truthful with yourself. Don't lie about the situation and make yourself think that it's something else. You know what it is. Be truthful with yourself about what it is, even if it's not with them. Deal? Deal. Now, you should have watched my new moon in Aries video. If you didn't, when you want to get caught up, it'll be there. But during the new moon in Aries time period, I was telling everybody relationships are going to be breaking down. Some are going to be getting stronger. Some are going to be just breaking off, and people are going to be leaving. During the full moon in Scorpio, some of y'all are experiencing that. Don't worry, you still have till the rest of the full moon cycle, to the next new moon, to experience everybody leaving. But just keep in mind, it's okay. People are leaving, but you are going to be forming stronger bonds with the people who stay or who end up coming in. People who are coming in during this time period, around this time period, are meant to stay in your life for a long time. So when you meet people, remember that. But what you need to keep in mind too, though, is there's some feelings around the people that you are losing that you need to confront and sit with and have self-reflection. Now, in this self-reflection, I'm not asking you to figure out why the relationship didn't work out. I want you to think about, what about that relationship did you like and did you not like? And it's going to help you get more clear on the relationships that you want to end up truly bringing in once you start to figure out, okay, so I really didn't like when, they wouldn't call me for days. That is a valid thing to not be okay with. So you now know, moving forward into the relationships, making sure that you express maybe more than you feel like you should, that communication is going to be an important thing. And you are going to want to keep communication in line during this time period. It is going to be very important coming up. And I'm going to explain why. You're stepping into your soul's purpose. You're stepping into your soul's purpose. It's go time, baby. If you are here, you made it here for a reason, right? Right. So that there's something that's meant for you, that you're meant to do, some sort of mission, if you want to say. It's time. The mission has technically already started. This is the part of the mission, though, where you really elevate and the rest of the world sees that you've stepped up and you've elevated. So you've elevated inside. You've definitely elevated spiritually, but now physically, the physical world is going to start to see, oh, this person elevated. They sure did. You sure did, and I'm proud of you. That's what I'm talking about. So now it's time for you to actually step into your soul's purpose. Now, you have had some training you've gotten tips. People have taught you how to manifest. Think with your thoughts, speak into water, be intentional with how you eat. You have gotten so many tips on how to bring this power in and how to truly use it and wield it to create the reality that you want. I want you to go back. If you need to look at a video, okay, I need you to go back and review some of these tips. You will be using the tips from here on out. The moment you watch this video, moving forward, you are leaving here with the knowledge that you create the reality. So as I'm talking to you about relationships breaking down, as I'm talking to you about things coming out, that is going to happen. But how it happens, up to you. It can be smooth, it can be easy, it can be great, it can be fun, but you are going to be in charge of how that ends up manifesting. Yeah, babe, you are officially in charge of what happens next. And whatever happens next, I want you to take note that you manifested it. That could be a really sad thing to hear, or it could be a celebration. I hope that you choose to have a celebration. I hope that you choose to manifest the good things for yourself, because this full moon, you get the complete power. It's being activated in you, and now you have the opportunity to change your life into anything you want it to be. That's the beauty of this moon, and what it's really speaking to all of us about is that we have the opportunity to become anybody that we want at this point, and we don't have to worry about the bad stuff happening. Bad things aren't going to happen, yes, but you can manifest it being easy, quick, smooth, and leading to something beautiful. I did mention that there are going to be some intense feelings. We need to talk about that. Scorpio always comes with intense feelings. If you've ever dated a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Anywhere the Scorpio energy is there, there's going to be some intense feelings, and you need to know that, all right? Now, the intense feelings are not always bad. It can be good, it can be bad, okay? You can have an intense feeling of anger or disappointment, sadness, or you can have an intense feeling of love, joy, excitement. So knowing during this time period, honey, bunny, sunny, it is up to you. If you know there are people in your life that you already have negative feelings towards, I highly recommend just taking a little step back during this time period and allowing things to kind of simmer out, because this time period is going to pull more intense emotions out. So if you angry at somebody now during this full moon, oh, you about to be big mad. Big mad. So don't even do it. Just let people know, like, hey, I just need to take a break. I'm just, doing some self-care, and then do that, because you don't want to get involved with that. Letting these intense emotions take control will absolutely lead to manifestations you do not want. Or there's also another thing. Hang out with people that you really love and care about. You will be feeling more of an intense love, more of an intense care for them. You will be feeling just really happy and excited. So the people in your life that you love and you care about during this time period, I highly recommend you spending time with them. That'll be very good for you, and it'll be very important. Last but not least, you need to start something. This is the energy where things are going to be started, and it can actually manifest, and manifest quickly. On the full moon, think about what you want. What do you want to do? What do you want to start? That's why you can manifest easier during right now. Write it down. It is coming, because this is the energy where something is being started for everyone. If you're watching this, you will be starting something new. A lot of people, it is going to be revolved around money, but nonetheless, it will be around your soul's purpose. So make sure during this moon, you are very clear on what you want your life to look like. You're very clear on what you want to manifest. You're very clear on the relationships that you want and what you want those relationships to look like. And you need to be ready to understand that that's what's going to happen for you. So make sure, like I'm saying, if you want to stay with Sam, make sure that's what you really want. You think you want to move to Thailand? Make sure that's what you really want. Okay? And I'm not saying that you can't manifest the situation to be positive. You can, but this is going to call you to manifest from a place of true alignment, of the truth, who you truly are. The truth is the main theme here. Who you truly are is where you need to be manifesting from. Not manifesting because you think your parents want you to do something, not manifesting because you want to impress your partner, not manifesting because you want to be cool on social media. No, manifesting from a place of who am I truly am, what is my true mission, what is my soul's purpose, and what is in alignment with that. What will help me reach that goal? Now, if you're ready to get into this tarot reading, like I'm ready to get into this tarot reading because I want to know what's going to be happening next, what's going to be coming up for you, love. Let's get a little deeper and find out. If this is your first time rocking with me, I'm going to explain to you how it goes. It's going to be easy and it's going to flow. So let's get into it. All you're going to do is choose from one of these 3 lovely crystals. It's either going to be pile 1, 2, or 3. You are going to have to go check the comments or description box because I do not put the piles in order. I know, it's my thing. It could go 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. You listen, I'm a wild card. You never know. So make sure you check the description box or comments, probably the description box. Check the description box, find what pile's yours, and when you're ready, I need you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. Nice, nice. Relax, relax. And a deep breath out. There you go. Almost out. And then when you're ready, you can choose between the rose quartz. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's not very pink in the camera, but rose quartz, clear quartz, or the citrine. If you need to just take a moment and look at the crystals, pause the video, see which one connects with you. I will see you in your pile. This is for the citrine. And of course, I'm going to put some facts up about the citrine. You get an herb and a ritual. And let's just get it started. Okay, first of all, you need to lock in. You need to stop going out. Okay, first of all, I'm supposed to tell you you're not broke. You just need to stop going out. I'm hearing like stop spending money on like going out. Like whatever going out is for you. I'm not talking about you're at the club or the bars, but you know, if you're at McDonald's and Applebee's or Chili's, I don't know where people eat. Okay, whatever you are doing, stop going out. You need to be keeping your money in, not because again, you're not broke. You need to keep those resources because they're going to be used for something else better later. So you're going to be happier that you didn't spend that money on, you know, I want to say BS. Yeah, that's not the word I wanted to say, but I'm going to say BS. Spending your money on BS. Stop spending your money on things that you don't need. Delete Amazon for a month, and I promise you, your life is going to change. Your finances are going to change. You're going to stop feeling broke. Stop having that broke anxiety. Some hear about money, and you need to save that money. And it's not keep the money there because it's going to be used for something else. Okay, what you really need to be focusing on is your clarity. You need to be getting clear. You're going to have a lot of clear insight coming in. Think about spending more time by yourself or at least in a more intimate situation. I know we all got partners and friends. Like I'm not telling you not to hang out with your partner or your friend. What I'm saying is going out less, being involved in events and all of that. Try to do less of that and spend some more time with you and your thoughts. I already know what your ritual is. I want you to journal. Just journal for a week randomly. It can be for 5 minutes. Just write down what you're thinking. For some reason, it's really important that you start to understand your thoughts. I've been talking about how your thoughts are creating all of this. I do know that you have thoughts and they are creating stuff for you now, and you are aware of that. However, there's still some things in your life that hasn't manifested and hasn't manifested in the way that you would want or as quickly as you would like. So what they want you to do is they're like, yeah, take take a beat. It's giving you pick up other people's energies. So when you manifest, you kind of are manifesting for like your whole team, your squad, for your family, for your friends, which is very lovely and very nice. However, don't do that right now. Right now, this is about you being true to yourself and to your truth. And I think you need to figure out what your truth is without letting other energies influence that. I think there is some things that you know that you want, and you are very clear on wanting that. However, you do kind of backpedal on it because you think about other people. I think that's really noble of you to consider other people in your manifestations. Good on you. But this ain't that. Like this, there is a time and a place for everything. This ain't the time, this ain't the place. What you need to be doing is spending some time with you and figuring out what you want, because you have a huge energy of success. If you really like hone in and lock in and you talk about like, hey, I want this business, we're gonna be making, 30 mil a year, we're gonna be this, that's going to come to you really quickly. You just got to lock in first, babe. This is about you. Like, stop manifesting for the team. They got their own story and their own movie, and I know you want everybody to be a part of your movie. Like I said, you are kind. However, this is about your victory and your win. Y'all all can't stand up at the podium. You know when you win an Olympic gold medal, it's not you and your friends up there, it's you up there. Your friends could have helped, of course, but no, it's you up there. And that's what this is. Like, you are going to win. I'm not saying that something bad's gonna happen to your people. I'm just saying I ain't talking about them, because this ain't about them, and you need to quit worrying what's gonna happen to them. What you need to be worried about is you. Lock in. This is about you and what you want and where you're going and what you're gonna do. And I know you want to bring them. Some of them are gonna meet you later, so chill out. Ooh, everything's coming into balance now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everything's coming now. Like, it's coming. You love. I am telling you, I need you to get focused. I need you to be clear. For your ritual, please journal what you're thinking around the things that you want. That's going to be important. You need to know what things that you want, and be and make sure that it's true to you. It needs to be very true to you. Now, before I get into the last card, Citrine, do me a favor. Go ahead and like. No, I'm gonna wait. I know you can do this. Like right now as we speak. Like. Thank you. Okay, subscribe so you can keep seeing me, because I want to keep seeing you too. 3, share with anybody who you think needs some guidance, who feels lost, even if it's a stranger on the street. I don't care. Just share for me, okay? Don't gatekeep me. All right, and the last but not least, what I would really appreciate more than anything is if you would comment. Comment what pile that you are. I will be responding, and I just want to know who you are so I can love on you, because everybody needs that. All right, are you ready for your last card? You need to meditate. I knew it. I knew it. You need to meditate. You need to take a moment and relax. You need to do some self-care. You need to be taking some bubble baths and doing facials. You need to be doing some yoga. You need to be journaling. You need to be meditating. You need to be doing visual exercises. If you can't visualize, you need to be doing exercises where you feel. You need to feel what you want more than anything. So you really just need to take some time alone in your room and just really get figured out and clear with, what do I want? Not what's going to be beneficial for everybody, but what's going to be beneficial for me. I know this feels like something that might be a little difficult for you, even if you're telling me like, nah, I can do it. No, you truly do always think about at least one other person when you're making your manifestations. And right now you're being called to think about 0 people, only you. All right, Citrine, I had fun. You already know what you got to do. Okay. And if you need a further reading, if you want clarity, if you just want to connect and reach out to me, slide into my DMs. You know, I love that. All right. Citrine, remember, I love you because I am you. And I'll see you next time. This is for my rose quartz pile. And as always, you know, I'm going to put facts up about the rose quartz. You're going to get an herb and a ritual specifically for you, rose quartz, what you can do. And now let's get into it and let me talk to you. You need to quit moving. You are trying to move way too fast. You genuinely need to lock in and just get to work. You don't have to do as much work though as you're perceiving. I think you haven't started the work that you need to start on your new project because it feels overwhelming. Like it feels like there's too much that you have to do. Take a breath, babe. Take a breath. It feels overwhelming and hard to do because you are a very powerful pile. You know who you are. And you are creating it in your mind that it's going to be hard. Therefore, you don't do it because how you're thinking about it is going to be hard. You are completely right. However, you are being called to do something special. You are being called to change your mind and not just what you think, but what you feel. So you need to start feeling this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be fun. I'm starting this like project. Yeah, something's gonna like pop up, but it's just gonna make it exciting. This is about to be exciting. I'm about to discover new ways that I can do things. I'm about to figure out new things I can do because you're about to have some really great talents start blossoming through during this time period. Watch out for that. It might be spiritual, so you might be feeling out that you got a little bit more spiritual baddie in you than you thought. Oh yeah. You feel like you are losing as well and like you like need to move. You need to keep going. No. And specifically too like don't move yet. So if you felt like you needed to move, I mean, I know this is around like first. So maybe there's like a move that you shouldn't make, like move to a certain place, you should move somewhere else. Yeah, it's saying don't move yet. Don't do anything crazy because everything is bouncing out. Uh, there's a lot of feelings that during this time period you really need to sit with, and you need to give yourself grace and patience. You need to be okay with the feelings that you have and know that it doesn't make you wrong. I'm not going to tell you that makes you right, but it doesn't make you wrong. You're not a bad person, even if it's feelings around a mistake. It was a mistake. We all make them. It's cool. Like you don't have to um, ignore the feelings or once you feel them get down on yourself because there's a lot of shame and guilt here that you need to confront, and then you need to make peace with it and understand things happened the way they were supposed to happen. Your soul knows where to go. Your soul knows who to be. Whatever happened for you during that new moon, whatever breakdown breakup took place, make peace with it. It wasn't wrong. It was there in your life for a reason, and you needed it. Now, my love, you are going to be moving forward in a way more positive light, but it'll be easier for you to step in this light if you're able to admit to yourself, I did. This did happen. I did feel this way, or I do feel this way. I admit it. Ain't no shame, girl. Ain't no shame, boy. Welcome to welcome to the club. Okay. Uh, Your dreams are going to be way more intense during this time period, but your dreams are going to be telling you something. You guys are the ones, I can already tell, your ritual will be a dream journal. You need to do a dream journal. You need to be writing down your dreams during this time period. More specifically, though, you need to do a ritual where you basically script and you write down what you want your life to look like. Some of you know that you want certain things in your life. You know that you want a better job or you want a nicer house or you want to go on that luxury trip. But some of you aren't really clear on it. Like, okay, where are you staying for this luxury trip? Okay, who are you going with? All right, if you getting a different job. Where? Not, oh, I just want to get a job. What job? Where? How much do you make? What's the vibes? Do you work, half days? Do you work in full days? Do you work when you want to work? You need to get clear on what you want, what your goals are, and where you are going to be. And yes, pile, rose quartz pile. This is important for you. If you do not get clarity and be very clear on what you want, other people are going to be manifesting your life for you. So others' thoughts, what they speak and say about you, that is what's going to manifest. So I can already tell you, you have some people who are speaking on you. Okay, and I'm not saying that they talking smack. But what I'm saying is, I think that they're creating a story about you, of who you are and where you're going and what your life is going to be like. And really, it's because they don't understand you. They don't really get you. So don't leave this in their hands. You absolutely, you need to take charge. You definitely need to get clear. And I can already tell that you don't want to do it. Sit down and write out what you want and quit playing. Because if you let these people play in your face, I'm still going to love you, but I'm going to tell you that is your fault. So don't let these people play with you. Get clear. What do we want? Where is it? Okay? You don't necessarily have to know the how, but if you have an idea of how you would like it all to transpire, bring it on, baby. Write it down, okay? All right, we're gonna get one more card, and in the rose quartz pile, I'm gonna have to let you go. But before I do, I'm gonna need you to like right now, to please subscribe. You know that it helps me out. I want to help you, so come on, help me. Also, share with someone who you think needs a message, that needs to hear something, that needs confirmation. Like anybody who you meet who they just seem like, I just need guidance. Share. And more importantly, comment what pile you are. I will be responding to you. I love getting your comments and knowing what pile that you are, so I can show you love. And as always, if you need a deeper reading, if you are like, girl, that was not enough for me, you know where to reach me. Hit me up. DM me, because you guys don't like to use the website anyways. All right. Deep breath in. Okay, this is going to be our final card. And let's see what's coming. People are definitely leaving your life. It's probably already started. This time period, it will continue on. There will be people in your life who are out the door. I'm not going to say that you won't ever talk to them again, but it is giving no contact. They're about to go, and we ain't rocking like that no more. Cool. You need to make sure that when those moments happen, that you are taking the time to emotionally check in and to understand, okay, cool, this happened. Where am I currently at now? Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the intensity of the negative emotions. Those negative emotions are there to show you something. And I already said it. It's there to show you what you want from a relationship and what you don't. How you want to be treated and how you don't. If things didn't end up working out, it's kind of like why, but the deeper why. Like it didn't work out because we're just not compatible people anymore. And that is an okay truth to accept. In fact, all the truths are. But I'm just saying, if there is an intense truth that comes to you that you really wish you could rewrite, don't waste the energy. The story is not over yet. The movie shall continue on. And I'm telling you, there are going to be real people that come into your life. Please, during this time as well, before I let you go, no, you are highly connected to the spiritual realm at this moment. You are very sensitive. What you think, especially during this time period, will manifest. So, be strong, understand what you really want and what you don't. Remember, you need to do it, write down, be clear about your goals, and do a dream journal, because your dreams will have a lot of answers and insights for you. All right. I love you. I'm going to see you soon. And remember, every new moon, full moon, you can find me. I also tend to post Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. I'm a wild card. But just note, I love you, Rose Quartz, because I am you. This is for my clear quartz pile. And of course, I'm going to put facts up about the clear quartz. You get a ritual and an herb. You get an herb first, then a ritual. And I can already tell right now that there's definitely going to be some clarity coming to you. You chose the clear quartz for a reason. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what's coming up for you. A family dynamic is breaking up here. I don't feel bad about saying that because you already see that. You already know that. I think it's just a little unclear for you about how a family dynamic is breaking up. This could be between like a husband and wife, brother and sister, sister and sister, aunt, cousin, it's somebody who you view as family and there's definitely going to be an ending there. There will be a better beginning though. So, yeah, I know it's intense. It's like, so you're about to go on a really great journey and it's about to be lit. You're about to have so much fun. Like there's money, travel, everything here. I feel like you're still a little stuck in the past though. You're still trying to like question like what went wrong or how you can make things better. You actually just have to let it go. It's gonna go. It needs to go because you are going somewhere else. And I feel like if you stay connected with this person, that you won't be able to go where you're meant to go. So it definitely is coming off like a little negative, like, oh, someone in my family and me are going to have a falling out or blah, 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 or you already did have the falling out, just saying. Because we did talk about the new moon and Aries breakups were going to be going on. So you could have already happened. Yes, but they had to go. Again, you have something really beautiful coming for you. You just don't want to see it. You don't want to embrace it. And during this time period, I can already tell a lot of clarity around more reasons why you should let it go are going to be presented to you. And then you're also going to get more reasons why you should move on, okay? Because ain't no need to be sad. Like I said, there's travel here, there's money here, there's a new adventure. Things are breaking down, but you're not breaking down. You're actually getting built up, which is weird because like, oh, who you might have dreams of being a star and you need to just relax. It is happening. Watch my new moon in Aries video. I swear, if you were piled to, this is you. You are going to be a star. What it is about you, why everything isn't really happening in the way that you want it to, you're not visualizing it. You want it, but you're not really clear on what you want. I need you to get clear on like you're a star. Okay. You can't just be like, I want to be a star. I want to be at the Met Gala. Okay, what do you do though? How are you valuable? What's your role? What do you wear? What do you drive? Where do you live? It's seeming here like you have a lot of really big ambitions and dreams and goals, and I want you to know that's really good. We are getting into an energy now where the clarity of what you want needs to be like known. It needs to be heard. You need to be telling the universe, all right, I got it figured out. I want this, 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 and I want it here. I want this. I want it on this date. I want blah, 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 blah. I feel like you're not someone that tends to like to be clear. I think you kind of like have ideas and goals and ambitions and you kind of like throw it out like, oh, that would be really cool if we started that like cool business. Didn't we already talk about this is the energy to get things started? Don't play yourself. Get started now. And you're going to start with your ritual is writing down everything that you want to happen. And then I want you to subtly put in, I think that's a word, but put in what you want each of those things to look like. Like if you say, I want, a new Lexus. Okay, we know you want a Lexus. What kind though? What color? What's the interior like? What's the sound system sounding like? What are we doing? So that's what I'm saying. You know what you want. It's just not really clear, and you need to make it clear to the universe so you can also have more clarity for yourself. You are going to be a star, honey bunny. I don't want to have to tell you again, but I feel like this won't be the last time, my friend. And a lot of yeah, a lot of things are going to be coming out. Like I said, there's going to be a shifting in a relationship with you and a family member, and you are going to get reasons why it needs to shift. Because I can, like I said, you don't want to let it go, or you're kind of on the fence. You're kind of like, we're gonna work it out. Then more things are going to take place where you're going to finally be like, you know what? I don't think we can work it out. That's fine. You will be very, very blessed during this time period. I don't want you to think when things in your life start breaking down or it feels like you're losing things or people, that I don't want you to get in your mind like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You're going to relax and remember what we talked about at the beginning of the video. Your mind. Use it, baby. I know that you feel like you need to be doing more or you need to be moving. You need to be using your mind. You need to be writing down what you want and be very, very clear. Okay, before I get into this last card, clear quartz, if you could do me a huge favor. You already know what I'm going to ask. Please like this video now. I don't want to hear, like, thank you. All right, now I need you to also subscribe if you're not, just so you can keep seeing me, because, I want to keep seeing you. Okay, 3, I need to go ahead and share this. Share this with anyone who you know, even if you see them on the streets and you meet them, just anyone who you think needs guidance, who is feeling lost, who is like questioning, like, what is going on during this time period? Remember about me and share. You can share me, I promise. I'm always going to be here for you too. All right, but also, I need you to comment what pile that you are. I will be responding to you. I want to know who you are so I can just love you better. Now let's get into this last card. Are you ready? Oh, it's 2. You don't want to walk away, but like this whole, I feel like this message, the whole theme is you need to be walking off. You need to be walking away, because something better is coming, a lot better, and this is going to be truly long lasting, or at least it's going to last a while. Ooh, the energies coming in too are going to be very peaceful, calm, happy, exciting. I'm people for sure that are going to love you. You're going to be able to build and do projects with them too. You about to have fun. Walk off. Like, listen, when everything breaks down, let it go. I want you to just say, all right, that relationship didn't work out. All right, cool. This happened. All right, cool. Because everything that's happening for you during this time period is like, oh, we're going somewhere better. And they are leading you to somewhere extremely better. You're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be travel. There's going to be money. There's going to be great food. There's going to be exciting, cool people where it's going to be like vibes. Like, you are going to look back on this, and I'm serious, save this. You're going to look back in a month and you're going to say, she was right. This is way better. This is so much fun. I actually love this. Okay, cool. And I promise you, you're going to be a star. Start your project now. Be very clear on what you want this star likeness to look like. You are going to achieve it. It will be popping off within these next 2 weeks if you are willing to be clear on what you want and then watch the universe unfold for you, my love. All right, clear quartz. All right, you. It's been a wonderful time rocking with you. You already know what I want you to do. And if you need a deeper reading, you want to connect with me further, go ahead, slip into my DMs. I love it. And remember this, and always remember this. I love you because I am you. Bye.